Before the flood rewrote history, the world was not as we know it today. The earth was submerged in an unexplained violence, an unrestrained corruption, and something more, something cosmic. A mystery so ancient, it has been deliberately silenced for centuries. Most people read Genesis and see only human wickedness, but there is one line that changes everything. The sons of God, who descended to earth and united with the daughters of men. Who were they? Really, were they angelic beings who betrayed their post, fallen messengers who broke the dimensional barrier? Today, we are going to tear back the veil. Prepare to explore the secret genesis of the fallen angels, the only story that explains the true reboot of humanity. Genesis chapter 6 opens a window into a forbidden time, a time where the sacred line between heaven and earth was erased by an act of betrayal. The biblical text records it concisely, but explosively. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were beautiful, and they took wives for themselves. But who essentially are these sons of God? In the original Hebrew, the phrase Benai Ha-Elohim is systematically reserved to refer to celestial beings. We are talking about angels, messengers who possessed glory and authority, but who chose carnal desire. They abandoned their dignity and their dwelling place. The Apostle Jude confirms it bluntly. And the angels who did not keep their proper domain, but left their own abode, he has reserved in everlasting chains under darkness for the judgment of the great day. These beings disobeyed a cosmic pact, and their sin of intervention irreversibly changed the destiny and the genetic makeup of human history. From that forbidden and unnatural union, a race emerged that terrorized the earth, the so-called Nephilim, hybrids, giants, powerful beings whose very existence was an aberration to God's original creation. The Bible calls them men of renown, but apocryphal texts and ancient traditions reveal their true legacy, the teaching of forbidden arts. These fallen angels, whom the Nephilim served, instructed men in sorcery, demonology, the manipulation of lethal weapons, astrology, and the knowledge of the occult. This was not just moral wickedness, it was a genetic and spiritual corruption of the planet. The world became so hopelessly toxic, so intermingled with the fallen, that God sent a great universal catastrophe, the flood. This was not merely a judgment for human evil, it was a radical purification, a global reboot to eradicate the unholy mixture between the celestial and the terrestrial, and to save the line of pure humanity. The question that keeps us awake is, did they truly disappear, or did their spirit of rebellion simply mutate? Revelation 12 reminds us of an eternal truth. The celestial war never ended. Satan and the third part of the stars, angels, were cast down to earth. And then, the most chilling warning from Jesus, as were the days of Noah, so will be the coming of the Son of Man. This is not a simple coincidence. It means that the same patterns of spiritual intervention and technological corruption will manifest again in the last days. The spirit of forbidden knowledge is returning. Today, science advances into territories that once belonged only to the Creator and still belong only to the Creator. Genetic editing, the creation of artificial life, artificial intelligence without an ethical conscience, the radical alteration of the human body. Are we witnessing the modern echo of the fallen angel's sin? The very same desire to mix the created with the forbidden in order to supplant God. The secret Genesis reveals one constant truth. Heaven and earth are not as separated as we believe. The battle for the integrity of creation is real, but there is an unwavering hope. Where rebellion abounded, grace did much more abound. Christ came precisely to restore what the enemy attempted to corrupt. He defeated all those fallen principalities and powers on the cross. His light continues to illuminate and reveal the shadows of the secret Genesis, and his power grants us the discernment needed not to fall into the traps of the ancient rebellion. The world is returning to the days of Noah in its corruption and mixture, but the kingdom of God and the final purification are closer than ever. Do you want to know more about this topic that still seems to remain a dark enigma? On our channel, you can receive explanations of these revelations that touch the soul and unveil light to the heart. Discover one of the deepest mysteries of the Bible, the fallen angels and the secret Genesis. Who were the sons of God who descended to earth? What role did the so-called Nephilim play? And why was the flood truly necessary? This video reveals only some hidden truths that connect the past with the end times. Prepare to see the Bible like never before, and the veil of darkness will be revealed if you continue supporting our community of faith and sharing our videos. Dare to look beyond the veil of history and discover what the enemy does not want you to know. Observe the signs of the present and ask yourself, are we living the days of Noah again? Quote for reflection, heaven rebelled once, but only Christ can restore what was lost. You can write in the comments, Lord, open my eyes to discern the revealed mysteries of your word.